Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is Xtra Deep Cover Gecko for the PlayStation 1. There is also, I believe, no, there is a N64 version as well, because I just now remembered the box art, which was a very 1999 reference on there. It's got Gex in the wrestling ring wearing the Stone Cold Steve Austin vest, and you see Gex 316 on it, or somewhere in the cover art. That was the art they used for the N64 version. I'm obviously playing this on PS1 because it's obviously much better. You're gonna get more of everything in that version anyway. I know nothing about this game. I had fun with the first game. I really had fun with the second one. All I know about this game is that it plays like the second one, and that this is where the series stopped. There are Game Boy Color versions of the second and third games. Those are 2D. I may play those one day, maybe. Depends on whether I'm interested in them or not. But other than that, this is pretty much where the series ended. I think the Gex series would have felt right at home in the PS2, Xbox, GameCube era, but at the same time, it probably could have worn out its welcome at the same time. Maybe somebody different would have taken the reins, and it wouldn't be as it once was if that were to happen. So many what-ifs. But anyway, you've seen a demo of this game. It's pretty much just like the second game. I'm going to start a new game, accessing the memory card, and I'm just going to overwrite the first stage, or rather the first save file, because I was just making sure everything was running, because reasons.
And that's how the mayor got his pants back. What's this? Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been handed some late-breaking news. Special Agent Xtra, head of the TV Terrorist Defense Unit, and star of many of my private dreams, is apparently missing.
Charity Springer!
Agent Xtra was last seen wearing 8-inch pumps and a red bathing suit. Her current whereabouts are unknown.
Gex.
Agent Xtra? You poor kidnapped minx.
Hey, Tiger. Guess where I am? Trapped in the media dimension. Rez is back, and he's kidnapped me to get to you. He's attacking your secret island cave.
Hey, speaking of secrets, you want to see my...
Gex, quit clowning around and get me out of here. This place is giving me the creeps. Just dial me in.
You are now being so connected, baby.
Gex, listen up. Keep your watch on at all times so I can call you. Meanwhile, get me out of here. I need you.
Yeah, you and every other beautiful government agent trapped in a TV set. I'm on my way. Schlemiel, Schlemazel. Hey, that tingles. Let's get ready for the ultimate Gecko weapon, baby. Yeah!
And so the game begins. I had to shut up due to a cutscene. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everything was running because reasons. Everything ran right. I just had a power outage before recording this video too, and I hope I don't have another one. That'd be terrible. But anyway, here we are in the Gex cave. And the camera eventually zooms in to this teleporter where we show up and we start the game at. This is basically your overworld for Gex 3. And it's the same as ever. You can move in pretty much any direction you want. You can still tail whip with square. You can still eat bugs with circle. Triangle is your view, your first person view. X is jump. You crash with R2. You can still do this thing with the R2 and X while running. What else is there? Ah, yes, you can switch between near, medium, and far with L2. And that's basically about it. Now, there is a remote there. We need to collect remotes in order to get to other worlds and open up more of the game. But before we do that, we want to go to the rec room. This is the first place we want to go to when we start the game.
Welcome, sir. Please, come on in. Entering the training area should allow you to brush up on your skills.
Hold up. Let's see what setting this to 6 does.
Welcome, sir. Please, come on in. Entering the training area should allow you to brush up on your skills.
Alright, that should be much better. That should give me a better music, voice. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and set it to 7.
Welcome, sir. Please, come on in. Entering the training area should allow you to brush up on your skills.
There we go. I should have done that a little earlier. But anyway, by going into the rec room, we pretty much entered the training area of the game. All we have to do is just step on this giant paw print, and we open this up. To talk to your turtle butler, just whack him with the square button, with the tail whip, and he'll say things. I forgot what his name is, but I should be able to edit it in.
Press the attack button to tail whack those hideous dummies.
Just go up to the dummies, just hit them twice with square, and unlike the second game, and much like the first one, enemies turn to static when they die this time around. We have now went back to doing that, which is nice. Nice little reference to the first game, and I'm glad they're doing it now. And by being up all the training dummies, we were able to continue on. Very, very simple. And we want to collect these things too. You definitely want to move around and look around and explore in these training room areas, because you are going to find things. And I can't really use first-person view here. And it doesn't look like we can do much of anything else, so let's just go over here and check on the next challenge in the training area.
Sir, jump forwards onto the poor targets.
So we need to jump forward on these things, and we'll be able to make it to the next door. Simple enough, right? Well, before we go elsewhere, one, I'd like to point out that if you manage to drop onto the edge of a platform and you're able to get right next to it on the way down, you can pull yourself up with your tongue. Two, there's another one of these paw print tokens here that you can grab. And if I can do it here, there we go. Let's make sure we don't fall off. I want to grab this coin. We are picking stuff up along the way. You don't necessarily have to do these to complete the training mode, but you do want to grab these eventually.
To tail bounce, press jump again whilst in here to reach higher blueprints.
And that's how I tail bounce to get up to that coin that I picked up earlier. Just jump, and while in midair, press and hold X. And if you can keep the pattern going, you can keep doing this endlessly. So just jump, press and hold the second time, and you should be able to make it up to here. There we go. I just had to be close enough to the edge of that first platform in order to get up there. Now, there should be some things we can grab, such as this paw print. I will explain the things that I pick up later, or rather the game will do it for me. But for now, just remember, these things exist. Go ahead and pick them up so that way you make everything a little easier on yourself in the game.
Press crouch whilst running to perform a deadly karate kick.
Now, your turtle butler friend says to press crash while running to do the karate kick. That's not exactly how you do it. You still have to hold the crash button while running, but while running forward and holding R2, you still have to press the jump button. That way you can make the lawn jump over to here and trigger the next paw print. So again, run forward, hold R2, press X while you're holding forward and R2, and you should be able to do it. And there we go. Just like that. And we have now opened up a remote. Let's walk up to the remote and jump up to grab it. And we will not only be in a teleporter that takes us back to where we entered this area from, but we will now be one remote better. Now, by going up these stairs, we'll be able to go up to the upper level and grab another remote as we do so. If you don't go through the training area, which I recommend doing just for the one remote that you get from it, as well as all the bonus pickups, this is usually going to be your first remote that you pick up. But I recommend going through the training area first. Now, by breaking these things, the game will explain these things to you.
100 fly coins in a level will earn you an extra remote.
And we definitely want to collect all 100 of the fly coins in the level. Picking up 50 will give you an extra life as well, so keep that in mind.
25 paw coins adds an extra hit paw to your health, sir.
We're definitely going to need all those paw print coins in order to get more health. It will make the game a little better.
So you'll be able to spend these bonus coins on the bonus games in the Gex Cave.
Collect bonus coins, enter bonus stages. Simple enough. And this.
Must eat flies. I suggest choosing the tongue button.
Alright, so we've hit a TV screen with a fly on it. The background on it was purple. That gives us a purple fly. We eat the purple fly with the circle button. We get an extra life. There are green ones that act as health replenishments. And just like in the second game, if you're at full health, you can hit one anyway and have the fly follow you around just by touching it, and therefore serve as an extra hit, so to speak. So that's nice. And I never even noticed that. There is a paw print coin right there in the center. That's weird. I wonder how we get that. Something tells me we're going to find out soon enough. But yeah, that is rather interesting that that's there. I've never really noticed that, not even in my practice run. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and go back up. And
lick it, but my tongue will get stuck.
yeah, I should probably mention that Dana Gould voices Gex in the American version one more time. I think somebody else does it in the European version. So anyway, as I get a drink of tea here, we're standing in front of the first level that one usually goes to, which is the pole. And I will be going in here for my first exploration of a level here, I guess.
Sir, it seems you can rotate your view using the shoulder buttons.
Use L1 and R1. You can rotate the camera. And before I do that, I want to switch to expert view. Novice view will always have the camera be behind Gex no matter what. With expert view, that doesn't happen. When you move the camera somewhere, it stays there. And I'm going to keep vibration off. I don't need vibration for anything, maybe. Yeah, I'm just going to keep vibration off. And then just go ahead and continue with the rest of the game here, or what I do want to play for this first video. There is a bonus area here. We need 2 bonus coins. We have 2 bonus coins. We're not going to play it yet, because I do want to check this place out. And is there anything back here? No, there isn't. Okay, well, we have 1 remote, which is necessary to open this place up.
Who's that Wonka man?
It's tail time.
So we might as well just jump on the button and jump in. Just like in Gex 2, whenever you enter a level, you have 3 remotes to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and choose Create 5 Ice Sculptures, because that's the one that I practiced before the power went out on me for some strange reason. And we saw a little...
Does this outfit look dope or just dopey?
Stop talking! Anyway, we saw one of those little ice things that we need to break. We just need to go up to it and tail whip it. And speaking of going up to things, by going up to this gate, we'll be able to open it. But before we do that, we do want to explore a little bit, because I do want to get some fly coins. You no longer have 3 tiers of collectibles like you do in the second game. Instead, you just have the fly coins and nothing else. Also, I need to tail whip you twice in order to get rid of you. Enemies do drop fly coins when you beat them, so be careful. Also, you want to hit these penguins too. They drop a fly coin as well. Also, let's talk to our turtle butler friend here.
Bouncing on presents seems like a good idea to me, sir.
And we will be doing that shortly. For now, though, let's go ahead and beat this guy up. This guy will just run away from us when we approach him, but if we can get up to him and tail whip him, we can destroy him. And by defeating this guy, we can get a pot coin. We now have our 7th pot coin. What else is there to do? Well, there's plenty of places we can go, such as these houses. We can't really go into them, but we can go onto the roofs to collect stuff. And speaking of collecting stuff, I do want to go over here because hidden 1-up. I could drop down there if I want, but I want to go show how to get in there normally for just in case. For now, though, I just want to keep exploring. I just want to go back. And I do want to go over here and collect all these coins and get this. And I want to get a free hit. Just have this fly follow me, so in case I get hit, I won't lose any of my 4 units of health. If you lose all your health, you're obviously going to lose a life, so make sure you don't do that. Also, you want to hit the mailboxes in these stages whenever you see them. They give you 3 of these fly coins, and whenever you hit one, you get a fly coin. You can get up to 3 this way from the mailboxes. Alright. Also, you're going to hear the buzzing of that fly a lot every time you have one orbiting around you as a free hit. So you want to keep that in mind as well. And I might as well go ahead and... Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, by bouncing on the present, you can kind of use it as a trampoline, and you can get up to the roof of this house. You want to tail bounce your way to the roof, otherwise you're going to slide off the slope. And from here, we might as well go ahead and head to another house. And we are now up to 40 fly coins already. Very good. We need to find a way up to that house, though. Speaking of objectives, by hitting these little ice crystals 3 times, we can turn them into a little statue of Gex. We need to break 5 of them, I think, in order to get the remote for this to show up. There's 2 of them already. And where can I stand from here? How do I get there from here? Oh, I know. I can get there this way. Just leap to this part right here, tail bounce over here, and boom, we should have access to 4 more fly coins. Awesome.
Auditions for The Shining right this way.
I know I'm past the 20-minute mark. I'm usually going to keep my videos 20 minutes like always. However, I will get some length for today's video to not only get the ice sculpture thing, but also to get the hidden remote as well. I do want to show off how to get all the fly coins, because I did show off how to do that as well. And I also want to jump onto these peppermint platforms as well. These things do tumble when you're off-center on them, so be careful. And by going up here, we have yet another pop print coin. I want to take care of this thing first. And from here, we want to take on these two penguins and get their fly coins, and then get the fly coins that are over here. There is a button for another remote. That'll be for that thing right there where that evil Santaman was storing presents. Yes, I'm using a Homestar reference. Deal with it. Also, this is a Resco television. Obviously a reference to Philco, who made television sets way back in the 50s and 60s. Nice touch there, game. And I did not want to fall down there, but you know what? I can easily get back up. It's no big deal. I've gotten everything that's over there. So now I just need to find another way to get to that area where I said I could drop down, but I just show you how to get to normally, and this is the way to get there. It's a little further down. Here's another ice sculpture that we can make. And there are two more penguins that we can beat up for fly coins. I'm going to do that right now. There we go. We're now up to 56. And this is where the first remote is going to show up when we get to it. Took me forever to figure it out.
I think your friend Rex might need a bit of a thaw.
But that's because I wasn't paying attention when the FMV showing where the remote would be showed up. Now, our turtle butlers told us we need to thaw out Rex. When I practiced this game, I thought that this was a thing you had to wait until later to do, but it turns out all you have to do is just push him off the edge, and then you just push him into the fire. Once you push him into the fire, you'll thaw him out, and you'll be able to play as Rex in the future. He is one of two other playable characters that you can meet in the game. And he doesn't seem to do much now, but he will be doing stuff later. For now, though, we want to go over here and attack... Really? We want to attack the nutcrackers here, so we can get 3 fly coins out of each one. Let's get a little closer here, so that way. There we go. These things bounce pretty far from the nutcrackers that we hit, so we just want to be at that sweet spot so that way we don't have to worry about collecting them. And from here, we're in yet another area. Let's go ahead and destroy the bouncing presents here so we can get some fly coins out of there. There's a pop print coin. I saw where that was hiding. And from here, we can ride these platforms and get to the center platform here. But if we dive into the water by jumping in and pressing R2 to crouch while at the surface of the water, we can dive down. That little line, that little red line to the right that is slowly going down, that is our oxygen, and if we lose oxygen, we will lose a life. So, yeah, don't run out of air. And when you get on these iceberg platforms, they will go off kilter if you go off center. Now, we want to take these things to where they go. And you need to be on them in order to get to the other side. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the water until you use the iceberg platforms. Let's go ahead and take care of these things. Let's destroy these. And let's make another ice statue. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. One more to go. And I think I know where it is, too. Let's go ahead and use a karate kick as well. And get on this. You don't necessarily have to wait at the center platform to get on these. You can get on these from the water. Just make sure you're on the platform when you're going to get on the other side. And there are plenty of fly coins, but there's also a paw coin right there. I definitely want to get that. And if you need to switch sides, I don't know why I said signs. You can use the waterfall to switch sides when you need to. And there is a paw coin, which I want to grab. Is there anything over here? No, there isn't. So we can just go over... I said we can just go over to here and create the last of the sculptures here. We created all 5, so now that remote's going to show up. It's going to be next to where we found Rex. So always keep that in mind. Also is... Oh, I didn't even get that fly coin. That was weird. Is there anything to the left? No. Okay then. Is there anything that I'm missing? I hope not. There should be very few things that I'm missing here. And from here... Where do I go from here? Obviously want to go over here as well.
Looks like the inside of Santa's head after an eggnog bender.
Because there are some more penguins we can beat up for fly coins. And... if I can grab these, that would be great. Where's the other one? Where's the other penguin?
Cute. Now let's see a camel.
Oh, there's the other one. Apparently the other one was near me the entire time and just stuck close and I couldn't find him, but I just rotated the camera. There were 2 more penguins that we needed to destroy, to beat up, to get fly coins. There's 3 more over there. There are some more guys that we can beat up. And we do want to beat these guys up, not just for the fly coins, but for something else. And you're going to find out what that is very quickly. There was a bonus coin stuck in ice, and by beating up those 2 elves, we were able to get it. Which is a good thing. Now, by going over here, we can get some more paw coins, and we can also beat up some elves. I'm going to save those elves for later. For now, I want to grab a paw coin, go through all of these signs. And by going through all 5 of these coins, you uncover a hidden bonus coin. Now, usually when you enter, or when you pick the 3rd remote and you see the FMV for it, the little cutscene for it, you do see that bonus coin, but when you get here, it's gone. Well, that's how you get it. Also, you're supposed to beat up all of these elves for a remote. I'm not going to do that yet. Reason being, I want to get the ice sculpture coin. After I get everything else, of course. Did I say ice sculpture coin? I said ice sculpture remote. That's what I meant to say. So anyway, how many do I have left? Okay, there are 4 more coins that I need to get. 4 more fly coins. Also, the Swiss flag is there for some reason. It appears. Did I miss a thing over there? Don't think I did. I think I know where the last of the fly coins is. There may be a... Usually there is one house that I'm missing and I never get to it because reasons. That is not the house. That may or may not be the house. I know I went to that one. And I know I've been to that one. I've been to all 4 of these houses now that I think about it. So now we need to go looking around for those 4 more coins. They may be somewhere I'm not expecting them to be. I do want to find them. That way I can give myself a little bit of a head start with some of the remotes here. I know I've beaten up every penguin, so that's ruled out. Is there anything else that I'm missing? I hope there isn't. Have I been over to the left of this area? I hope I have. And if I could get to the iceberg platform, that would be great. Okay, apparently they're not there. I'm gonna go back to this area one more time and see if there's anything else that I need to get. Do these guys drop any? I want to be sure. Nope, they don't drop any. So I need to just look around now and just look for all these things. Also, there is a POG print coin that I missed. If I can get to it and jump over this well enough, I can grab it. There we go. We found it. And I don't think I'm missing anything else around here. I don't think I'm missing any coins around here, so they're probably still in the first area. They're probably still in the opening area of this area. By the way, to defeat the elves here, you kind of have to get to the side of them and hit them that way. You can't just hit them from anywhere. You have to hit them from like a specific spot. You have to be like to the side of them, so to speak, in order to hit them, which is a little awkward. It can be done though. And I need to get a drink of tea real quick because I'm burning up and I feel like I'm having cotton. Did I hit these? Okay, I hit these. They'd be reacting if I didn't. And I could not do a long jump. That was weird. Is there anything else up here that I'm missing? I hope not. It's a good thing that I actually changed the angle at which I'm looking at this place because... Yeah, okay. Now I know for a fact that it's not all... None of it's there. I'm gonna find it eventually. I've got 96. I'm so close to it that I can just as easily get it. And I know it's not going to be here unless maybe I'm actually missing something, but I hope not. No. We are not touching that. Also, just like in the second game, there's plenty of graffiti. Plenty of humorous graffiti that makes fun of stuff, and it can be kind of hilarious, even if some of it is a bit off color, I guess you could say. You can even find some of it on the ground, too. People making the snow yellow, so to speak. And there's nothing up there. But there's got to be a place I have yet to be or go to. We just got to find it, I think. Maybe it's all the way back at the beginning. Let's check there first. Because I could have easily have messed up and not checked the sides here. Though I could have easily have checked it at the start. Okay. Nothing up there. Is there anything up here? Not really. We're gonna find them eventually. I know we're gonna find them eventually. And I want to make sure that I find them all before I find the things for the remotes. I've hit those. I know I hit the ones at the beginning. There's nothing up here. There's nothing up there. It doesn't seem like there's anything up here. So that rules that out. What else is there to get? Did I hit you guys? I hit you guys. So that rules that out. Did I hit you? I did not hit you.
Somebody's gotta
Did I hit you? I did not hit you. I forgot all that at the beginning. That was weird. You'd think I'd have, like, remembered that. Nope. But we now have all 100 of the fly coins for this area, and for that, we finally have an extra remote. Thank you all for your patience. Now we are going to go over to where the remote we unlocked was, and we're now going to grab it. And we'll finally end this video. I will go ahead and save the rest of this stage.
Let's get it on.
This little holiday broadcasting stage called Totally Scrooged, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's called Totally Scrooged. And whenever you collect a remote, one of the 3 main ones, you get your results. You get to see what you've collected so far, how many fly coins you picked up, how many of everything you have so far, which is cool. And by pressing X...
Nice work, Frosty. You're getting warmer.
Not warm enough. When this is over, I say we perform a few experiments with Buddy.
Good technique, but that hat does nothing for me. Now how about you focus that extreme sports tail of yours on getting me out of here?
We get a cutscene where Agent Xtra is telling us, hey, hurry up and rescue me. Don't worry, we'll rescue her in due time. But that will have to wait. That will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where I take on more of Totally Scrooged, find the last 2 remotes, and then try to figure out what we need to do from there. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!